Every Sunday morning in a quiet neighborhood, the same elderly man named Sam would walk to the corner bench near the park carrying a plain wooden box filled with freshly baked cookies. But he never sold them, he simply offered one to anyone who passed by with a smile and a kind word. And at first people thought it was just a friendly habit until one rainy morning, when a young woman named Mia, exhausted and carrying a heavy backpack, collapsed onto that bench, with tears in her eyes, overwhelmed by life's struggles and the weight of trying to make ends meet while caring for her sick brother. Sam didn't say much. He just handed her a warm cookie and asked her what her favorite flavor was. And when she whispered chocolate chip, it was the first time in days that someone asked her something that didn't feel like a burden, making her cheeks flush with surprise as thunder rumbled. Sam quietly sat beside her and shared how years ago his own daughter used to love those cookies before she passed away from illness, and every Sunday he baked them in her memory, hoping that the simple sweetness might remind people that there is still good left in the world. And Mia, trembling at first, slowly found strength in his gentle words, telling him about her brother's laughter, her fears, and how close she felt to giving up. Soon others noticed this quiet friendship, children running to the bench for cookies and stories, tired parents taking a moment to breathe, lonely hearts finding comfort in Sam's soft-spoken wisdom, and the neighborhood buzzed with a new kind of warmth, because Sam didn't just hand out cookies. He handed out small pieces of hope. Weeks later, Mia returned with her brother sitting in a wheelchair smiling as he took a cookie, and Sam listened with pride as she explained that she got a new job, that her brother was feeling better, and that the kindness she received that rainy morning changed her outlook on life. Neighbors learned to help one another too, bringing blankets for those cold mornings, offering rides to the elderly, sharing meals, and slowly the entire community felt more connected, as if Sam's simple act of giving had unlocked something tender-hearted in everyone. And on one beautiful Sunday, when the bench was surrounded by laughter and shared stories, Sam quietly slipped away, leaving behind the wooden box filled with cookie recipes and a note that read, "Kindness has no one, pass it on." And as the neighborhood stood together, passing cookies to new faces and welcoming strangers, they realized that Sam's legacy wasn't in the sweetness of the treats, but in the sweetness he inspired in their hearts. If this story touched something deep inside you, stay with Deadline Stories for more emotional journeys like this, stories that make you feel, reflect, and choose kindness every day.